Hello and welcome to the Growing Green podcast. Your host, Jeremiah Jennings, is the owner of Growing Green Landscapes in Birmingham, Alabama, and has a passion for growing the entrepreneurship community for those who are young in business. Being a business owner isn't easy, especially in the early years, and that's why in this show we dive into a wide range of topics covering all the challenges small business owners deal with. Even if your company is generating $1 million or more, the stories from our great guest and Jeremiah's own firsthand experiences will propel your business forward. And now, here's your host, Jeremiah Jennings.
From the Rotunda in Dallas.
Oh, man.
We are here.
Oh, boy. We're either in trouble or being applauded.
Yeah, this is what we're for, right?
Yeah,
right?
Is it Mark? Is it Mark? Hey, no, wait. We saw them out, too, so they're guilty as well. Out here. We're mutually...
Kristen and Christian were out here giving us the...
I like Christian Blyce. He's an awesome dude.
I didn't know how to pronounce his last name, so I'm glad that's covered.
Blaise, Blos.
Christian's awesome.
Blank. All right.
No one is going to listen.
Since Jeremiah claimed the show, I don't give a crap how it goes.
Caleb doesn't even release shows anymore, so I mean,
dude,
he just wants his voice to be heard.
Dude, my last 2 weeks, man.
I was sitting in the airport this morning, and I was so bored that I just read your transcript on the podcast.
Why would you do that?
Thanks. That's how bored I was. And I was reading it, and I was envisioning how it sounded as you and Brittany argued back and forth to start the show.
Oh,
it was good.
Yeah, the AI summaries are always great. If you ever get those or something once in a while, it's like Caleb and Brittany try to see it, both sides of the coin, but then they just have a fight and nothing gets resolved.
That sounds about right.
Nothing gets resolved.
And Brad and Tammy had to intervene.
Caleb introduces some self-deprecating humor while Brittany loses her cool. Something like that.
That's my.
Caleb Auman is here drinking some large bubbles. Those are not small bubbles.
Yeah, they're definitely large bubbles.
Brian is. Will and Dylan.
I'm
buying a non-trimmer expedition.
What's the name? Don't say it like the guy. I don't. Oh, you can say it, but it's Mike Vibe Credit Union loan. Yeah. So we're filling out the paperwork for the Isuzu, dude. So we bought it last Friday.
You got it?
Did you really?
I don't have it yet. No. All the loan docs are going. He's like, we need insurance, and then I'm like, well, we don't do that around here. So just stiff arming that one. Good luck. But no, we threw down for the Isuzu.
What do you have to? What role in your company do you have to have for somebody to handle that? What would that be? An XA?
How far up?
Would an XA do that? Like a legit XA?
No, they couldn't sign on your stuff.
I don't think they would.
They could facilitate some of these.
Not sign on it, but I mean like get all the crap together. Like that is the most annoying thing.
Dude, you probably have a VA handle that.
Yeah, you'd have better have your crap in order though.
Yeah,
you'd have to really, really good process, like stuff really in order to know like where stuff is, and I'm not good at that. Caleb has it all figured out, folks.
We do.
The Kick Contractor Podcast, Fullerton Unfiltered Podcast. I also own Fullerton Landscape.com.
Did you buy that? Because if you didn't, I'm going to.
Brian says he's never going to do
so much money. There's never a chance that my company would be called that.
I woke up this morning, my email
chose violence
before I got on the plane was, what was it?
Did somebody broker that to you?
Brian, I heard Brian say that once before, and then he asked for the domain. So,
no, I didn't.
You have a track record.
I just bought Auman 10. Go figure. Nobody's been there.
Well, Milwaukee won't offer any discounts through, so I don't care.
Fullerton.
He's got hustlers.
FullertonLandscape.com is available.
Well, God bless. You should buy it. Good luck.
Sounds like I should.
Now, if you get Brian'sLawMaintenance.com, I'll pay you double whatever you buy it for. So you buy it.
I already own it.
Yeah, probably. That would be the ultimate troll.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh,
some guy in California owns it, and he will not give it up. I don't even know if he does the business anymore. I'm like, I could use that website, but yeah, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
He's waiting until you get some real money together, and then he's going to strike.
Yeah, I mean,
he watches YouTube every day.
He's like, the time is coming.
Every time I get another truck, he's like, add another zero.
Yink.
I'm like,
a Zuzu comes in.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. That's going to be good.
Those Zuzus are not cheap.
No.
What did you do? Did you do quad cab or single?
We did the quad with the 14-foot with the 4-foot dovetail, right?
That's 18 total, yeah.
Yeah, 18, and then
cool. It's a big rig.
It's going to be sweet, dude.
You gonna
Is the ramp?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you do on the ramp? Is it manual? Do you air gate it or whatever they call it?
It's got like the big springs, and then you can
like this.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, just the ramps on a dovetail. Yeah.
Yeah, then you can remove the whole back ramp section, which is pretty cool. So it's just like a carrier, kind of a deal, which is really sweet.
You can take the dovetail off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's got like 3 pegs or something, that just go into like the I don't know if it's on the fifth wheel hitch or if it's got its own, frame on it or whatever they do. But
that's actually, I did not know that.
So, like it's just like an APV going down the road. You know what I'm saying? Like you can load anything you want on the back. Yeah. Not that we'd ever really have to do that, but nonetheless, it's going to be really sweet. But we got the quad cab, and we hope to grow into it, obviously. So it's going to be really, really sweet, man. We're pumped. It's so
do you pull a pickup out of the fleet then, or are you keeping all pickups or what?
No, so we're
in addition. Right?
I have the other truck coming next week too, so that'll be 3 350s. We'll have one moat crew with the 1 350. The Isuzu will go out. Then the third truck will be landscape, and then my truck is kind of more general overhead, and it's basically just for plowing.
Yeah. Are you're gonna mow? You're gonna mow with the Isuzu?
Yeah, it'll be year round. Yeah. Everybody's fighting for it. All my guys are fist fighting for it. They want it. It's sweet. I don't know if you guys have ever driven a Isuzu. You've driven a Isuzu.
I own one.
Oh yeah, that's right. The box truck. Is the box truck an Isuzu? Whatever.
Yes.
I don't know if it's in or out. Like,
what's your name, young man?
Yeah, exactly.
I
actually told you about Isuzus 5 years ago.
Shut up. Yeah. I found him exclusively.
Exactly.
Oh, truck's in the middle. Jesus. The Isuzu box truck. There's ones with like the big ramp. Yeah, I know. You've probably heard of this.
Yeah.
Not your Frankenstein thing that you welded on with, copper wire. How is that Isuzu still working out? Is it still going?
Yeah, it's running right now.
New transmission every quarter.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't pay any quarterly taxes.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll go to that.
Shots fired.
I had to put a radiator in last week.
So that's the alternative. Everybody's like, well, you can get an Isuzu for $20,000 and it's got 200,000 miles, or it's like $70+ grand. You just get it new. And
yeah, I mean, if you run the numbers, me and Pat actually ran numbers on that beginning of the spring because we were talking about buying new trucks, and we spent an hour and a half really running the numbers on what does it actually cost. It's definitely cheaper to just buy a new truck.
Is that right?
Or do a new lease.
Yeah.
Did you even put
we did the downtime.
You did downtime and just
that's where the real.
I was gonna say, man, if you didn't do downtime, then the numbers still make sense. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, the numbers did not make sense until you put in downtime. Yeah, once you put in downtime and opportunity cost, that's when it was. That's when it really bumped up over the thing. And that's what's so hard. Like young guys in business can't think that far out.
So hard.
Like, and look, when you're sitting there with $500 in your bank account, you can't think that far out. Yeah, like you're tough. Just like, I gotta have a truck, and there is a stage in business, right? Like we're here at Leanscaper in Dallas. Everybody, man, people in that room in different size businesses. Were y'all in there? He said there was $1.5 billion worth of revenue that's been generated.
Do you know the guy from? Is it the Newcastle guy? I'm sorry, I forget his name. The bald head guy. He's in Dallas. He's local. Do you know his name?
Yeah,
Brad, something like that. Good job, Caleb. All right, so we'll go with Brad.
Yeah,
but
dude, he's so funny. He's such a cool guy.
I was sitting next to him, and I said, when you add Fullerton brands on maintenance to this thing, we're at $1.5 billion. He started laughing, like the good old joke. And so everybody's there at different
Brad
levels
Stevenson,
for sure.
Yeah,
Brad Stevenson. Yeah. There you go. But yeah, I was like, when you add Fuller brands on maintenance to this, we're at $1.5 billion. Moving the needle forward.
Yeah, but barely a blip.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that last night in the event up top. It was like, dude, there's so, again, not me.
Yeah.
But like, oh my gosh, there was some.
The guy last night at
great minds up here.
At our table, he's in northeast, I think Charlotte or something. I don't know. He's in northeast Florida or Charlotte area. I forget. $45 million company. He's private equity backed. He had 2 of his other guys there. Dude, the stuff that he was saying and talking, and he's like, when you do the AVG into the SBD and all this other stuff, and he's like, the numbers cross, and I'm like, I'm like, I don't even know what this guy's talking about. Then somebody else was saying something, and it was Mike Lasecki was there. And I said, like, Mike Lasecki, he's like I think he's actually the CEO of Leanscaper, but he's like the software guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's the guy, he's like the Google dude, if you will. He's like the brains of...
he's like the tech brains, yeah.
He's the tech brains, the software brains. So he was talking to somebody else, to that guy, and one of the Action Home Services Benji's coming. One of the Action Home Services guy goes, does anybody else feel too stupid for this conversation? at the table, and everybody else raised their hands. Because, dude, just hearing like Lasecki talk to the other guy, I was like, I am so freaking not. I'm in the. Mike Bedell actually said recently. He said, "I'm in the right room, wrong bank account." And so I told Lasecki. I said, dude, it's like Elon Musk talking to Joe Rogan. I feel like a chimpanzee here talking to you, and we were laughing. It was a good time. So, anyway.
Well, we're here at the finance intensive. This is the last one of 25. So how many of y'all done? Y'all done 4? You went all 4?
I've been them.
Yeah. I didn't go to Miami. That was like
the people
2 weeks after we had Tate. So I did not make Miami, but watched some of it virtually.
We know you're not serious. That's all.
That's right. I'm not committed.
Mark's talk is all about commitment this morning, so that'll be good. You should be in there for
probably
that.
directed right at me, but anyway.
Actually, what if you, Jeremiah, you need to get serious. 550
called
people
him out.
He just talks at you. I feel like that guy's talking to me. Jeremiah, I am talking to you. That'd be some hilarious stage work.
Oh my God. Really connecting with the audience.
I said that this morning to Kristen on my podcast when Mark's like, these guys that read all these books and then go to these conferences and do this stuff and they come out of it more effed up than they are already. And I'm like,
as you're walking by,
I'm like, he's talking right to me. I'm like, oh gosh, yeah, I'm so screwed up. I'm trying to learn all this stuff. I'm just dumber than I ever was. That's
such a funny third party way of making what is it called, like a backhand compliment or something like that? Is what they call that? I didn't even know there was a thing until a couple of years ago, but it's like somebody walks by, you're like, and that guy he just can't run the numbers. He doesn't understand downtime. He'll just never make it. And you're like walking by, you're like, oh no, it's got to be about me, with my Zuzu or something. So yeah, that's one way to do it, I guess.
Well, talk to me about. Let's talk a little bit of Leanskipper here. What if
I just said no? I'm like, let's not.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not share about how.
All right, here we go. So Caleb, let's see.
I didn't want to talk about it either.
All right, well, goodbye to you as well.
Easiest show I've ever done.
Show into a monologue, yeah. Do I still get credit on the show?
Yeah, we get compensated, right? Compensatory. Yeah. If you run ads on this, I want a third.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Tell Elman to send the check.
Abby won't cash. She won't take my invoices. Start to cash the check.
She just denies them now.
She just spits them back. She goes, disapproved, not approved,
declined,
rejected.
When you get those in LMN, when a client rejects a bid, it's just like, your client is rejected.
Yeah,
dude, they got to come up with a softer word than that. It's like knife to my
pull
gut.
The car out the side of the road. And
I want to
we're not going to make it. This is
I want to seppuku myself every time I get that rejection letter. It's like, oh God, client.
Well, it's funny too because I'll get those on snow proposals or something like that, and then it's like reject. I'm like all of us, the whole industry, like me as a company, I'm doing my best here, and then they're like, actually we mark our own snow stakes, like
the whole thing over there.
I was like the whole Brian's Law Maintenance Company, you found fault with everything. A 19-year history legacy company, 155 star, you rejected all of it. No, we just stake our own property. We do our own flowers. It's like, oh, okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, okay, you make me feel
you
horrible.
Keep looking over here. Am I nervous? I'm in trouble.
You should be. I mean,
I'm getting nervous.
Yeah. This is a chump sitting with his back to the door. He's never been anywhere.
Yeah. Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't have my back to the. I'm always looking out like you.
I think we all got each other covered pretty good. This is like some good. Navy SEAL
I got you guys.
Right
There's nothing happening over here. You know what I mean? So
that backdrop, yeah.
That guy staring at me is kind of different.
Yeah, a little creepy. Yeah.
I will say, when you sent that picture of yours, I was like, whoa, there's a lot of Brian there.
The banner that I don't have because Delta Airlines lost it. Cause
yes. Darn, man. Shucks.
Yeah, it's not here. Where's your banner? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Same photo from 2017.
How else am I going to relate with the youth?
Yeah.
I'm 55 years old.
Chat, make this look 5 years younger.
5. Jeez.
No crow's feet and no more hair.
Yeah, really. Yeah, make it pre-shop build. Yeah.
That's definitely a 5-year-old photo. That's cool. Mission.
Chat's gotten
You talk about a backhanded compliment. Right there it was.
What?
There it was.
There was no backhand.
That's definitely a 5-year-old photo.
I'm wearing eye cream right now, dude. My wife got me this stuff. It's fucking amazing. Like you can't probably swear on your podcast, but mine it's unfiltered. Jeremiah's like, you need to give your life to Jesus.
When's the last time you dropped an F-bomb on your podcast?
Probably every podcast.
Probably Friday.
When's the last time you listened to the podcast? Blake Elvison once was like, man, I love listening to the Brian's Law Maintenance podcast. I go, it's called Fullerton Unfiltered. I'm like, you don't listen to the show? He goes, I don't listen to the show. I'm like, just be honest, bro. It was the funniest sketch. Yeah.
He tried to compliment you, but he couldn't.
Blake.
No, Blake's awesome. I love Blake.
The bags are decreasing a little bit, I feel like.
Dude, this stuff, like, literally, dude, she did, like, you put out one side, you come back 20 minutes, see, like, what it looks like. And, dude, it, like, pulls up and back. Like, it's actually really, I don't even know what it is, but it's, like, some $30 spackle.
Yeah, hook it up. I could use
dude, I'm putting this stuff on morning, day, and night. So, like, I guess, like, my my eyebrow bone or whatever this is right here, like, my facial structure, it looks like I always have dark circles. I tell people all the time, like,
on camera, it looks crazy.
It's so really weird. Does it look like that in real life?
Not as bad. On camera, it really pulls it out.
I don't understand why. Yeah. Everybody's like, dude, are you sick? Are you okay?
It looks like you're dying.
Literally, it looks like cancer or something. And people are like, dude, is everything okay behind the scenes? Like, eat a banana.
It makes people think you work hard. Makes people think you
I guess, yeah. I mean,
I was up all night.
I will tell you, like 2017 to 20 YouTube videos, I looked ragged, bro. Like, there's no doubt about it. But it's just like my brow structure, so I look like I have these dark circles, but I don't. Like, it's kind of weird. So, anyway, the more you know. So we're at Financial Leanscaper Intensive.
I'm just let y'all say
we're talking beauty
I've tried to
care.
rein us in here like 4 times. So
bring it in. I
can only rein it in so much. Benji, if you're listening to this,
Benji's listening to this?
Maybe.
Benji doesn't listen to the show.
No one listens.
No, but he walked by earlier. That's probably what
he's
probably
you
listening
again. Who is this guy?
Yeah, what Chris said on my podcast said something about like so if Mark's listening, I'm like, Mark's not listening. Don't even kid yourself.
Don't flatter
or me.
yourself. Yeah,
don't kid me with that.
Yeah, I'm sure Mark just wakes up in the morning.
He's like, oh man, gotta get.
Rides his Peloton. He's like,
which podcast
between the Fullerton Unfiltered, Auman, and
first ones I gotta download. Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna get that new Fullerton filtered in. No one
how to buy an NPR.
Yeah, Mark Sedgley was up there. He's the new CEO of LMM, and he was like, I told me about the Isuzu, and he's like, good for you, man. He goes, so how many of those you got now? And I go, 1.
0 currently.
Oh, let me 1.
Well, the 1 to 2. Just one. Subject to bank approval, I will say this is actually
if my financing comes through.
No. We actually did. We got the line of credit established. Like, we've got like the 20% down for that truck, 20% down for the other truck. Like, we've got money in the bank.
I can put money down. I'm rich.
Yeah, that's impressive, dude. I'm pumped. I literally I say it, like, no plug. Like, we talk all the time promoting stuff, obviously, but like LMN, like, dude, really making money, and Brian's Maintenance has more money in the account than it's ever had before. And we have I have like a 16, 17 grand down payment, right? Then $4,000 sales tax because I'm buying it out of state. But then we have like another 12 or 15 grand we're putting down for the other truck that comes in next week. And there's still a chunk in the bank. And I'm like, holy shit, like, we're actually making some money. We've never had that much money in the account pre-build my home. You know what I mean? Because we emptied out all the bank accounts. Last 2 years, it's been hand to mouth, just coming in, going out, just building and buying everything for the house and the barn. But and that's a pretty quick, like, get the account back together in 9-10 months now. So I'm pretty happy with that. And usually we're a pretty heavy Q3 Q4 business. So
what are you going to top revenue out this year, do you think? What's the projection?
That's a good question. I was just looking at the other day. We're at like 320 or 340. We ended last year at 429. I think we'll get to like 467 was my rolling 12, or 470, which is up about like 7 to 10%. But I think that's a little shallow because once I start punching in, I've got a bunch of big payments because we're not accrual, we're cash because we do a lot of maintenance work. That's a whole other conversation for a whole other time. But I have about 15 to 20 grand in big landscape checks that are coming, and they're all going to, I know, land here in September, October. So it's going to be pretty skewed.
Why do you go cash? I don't remember. We had this conversation, but
it's funny. I was talking to Gemble about it. We were doing some coaching. Then I was talking to Cycle, and we roped everybody in together. And Cycle just suggested to stay with cash for now with maintenance. Something about like design, build, and accrual with draws, and something how that more like stair steps your revenue and profit like per the progress of those jobs. Versus maintenance, just on being on a net 30 basis for some reason. So, admittedly, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see what the benefit is to go cash versus accrual.
I mean, look, I'm not this would be a great question for some financial guru here this weekend.
I sure as hell
go figure.
I'm not the person. But
I'm sure, because I asked Chat, I asked Cycle, and Cycle's like, we wouldn't suggest it just yet. Gemble was saying I should do accrual. Frankly, like, zooming out, there's more money in.
Yeah, I feel like we're banking cash. Yeah,
I'm sure I can get some better reporting, but like if I take a rolling 12 at any one time for my snapshot, it's all in the right direction. It's trending good. It's not like where you don't have any data to pull from to make a better choice.
Yeah,
so we had no issue with it with our line of credit. We had no issue with it on down payments. Like, so to be totally candid, I have no idea. Somebody way smarter needs to handle that seat one day on the bus, but that's where we're at right now.
Austin probably knows. We just pull Austin over here and ask him.
Austin who?
Roth.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Or Troy. We can get Troy. He looks good, man. Troy's looking good.
Yeah, he's suited up this week.
Yeah. Troy was the sales guy.
When did the polos with a suit become a thing? Because that's not.
Is that a thing?
That's
a
thing. That's definitely a thing.
I
love how you notice fashion stuff because I have no eye for it. Jeremiah. It's always cool that you pay attention to it.
I've just never I grew up like if you're wearing a suit, it's a button down.
It should be a button down.
It's a button down.
It's a newer age.
It's a newer thing. Sure. And tennis shoes with a suit.
That's definitely like the 2007, 2005 genre.
In fairness, when tennis shoes are a minimum of $200 effing,
Yeah, they're nicer than your Cole Hans. They're nicer than your Cole Hans.
Yeah, right. When they're up there with, yeah.
It's definitely a new age.
As Caleb throws his $3,000 boots on the table.
They're not $3,000 boots. They were
$5,000 for boots.
Shut up! No.
You know what I call those, Jeremiah? You know what I call cowboy boots? Caleb already knows. I call them men's high heels. I'm like, why do you
all the sound?
Why does he have a 3-inch riser on the heel?
For the record, these are Roper heels.
For the record,
walking down the hallway on the tile, he likes that sound.
Men only like one sound. Click, click, click. It's Caleb coming around the corner by the elevator. You bastard.
When I say that all the time, like, sounds like a pretty lady coming down the hallway.
Yeah, where's that stiletto coming down the hallway? Men are disgusting. They're like one thing. It's just Caleb around the corner.
A bunch of sweaty men around the corner when I come around.
Oh my gosh, that's good stuff. Well, now that I offended what's left of your audience, cowboy boots.
Southern Baptist crowd's like, what on earth?
That's so funny, bro.
No, the Southern Baptist crowd is judging the polo and the suit.
Are you guys suit and tie?
They're still hung up on that.
I'm more of a suit and tie, shirt and tie. Yeah. You should be wearing a button front and all that stuff.
And the sport coat with jeans with a polo is a thing too. And I'm like,
sport coat jeans. I like sport coat and jeans. I think that's a cool look. Not the polo thing. I'm not used to. I don't know.
No, that's like new age pastor kind of guys. You know what I mean? Like, and not, I'm saying like new age teaching.
New age pastor is like skinny jeans.
Well, yeah,
dude. Everybody in our church that we go to is wearing like jeans.
I can tell you what your worship pastor wears. He wears skinny jeans rolled up on the bottom,
with boots.
He has sleeves up to about 3/4. They don't go all the way down.
The new pastor at the church that just expanded out of this church does that because he's younger. Yeah. Ours is about my age, but he still dresses like
the worship guy.
Oh, the worship guy?
I'm saying the worship guy, not the lead pastor.
I can tell what your denomination
see,
is.
I'm not used to all these
No, the worship guy.
Yeah, you're dead on, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably got a mustache, mustache going on.
He's probably has tattoos on both arms.
Yeah.
And singing How Great Is Our God. That's nothing wrong with that.
No. Come all.
Yeah.
All you weary sinners.
That's right.
Come all.
Great show on Friday, by the way. It was a great show on Friday.
That was a good show.
Yeah,
that was a.
I'm telling you, like, dude.
I saw yours. I saw you posted something relative to the same.
I was in Iron Mountain, dude, and I flew on. That happened on Wednesday. Yeah. I flew on 9/11 to Thursday, and I'm like, dude, this is like I'm not superstitious. I couldn't care less Friday the 13th stuff, but I'm like flying on a 9/11, and I'm like, I'm like, what am I doing? I don't want to be doing this, like that whole stuff. So,
did you have any like 33s in your travel at all?
No, I don't know what that is.
Good.
Are you talking Freemason stuff now?
Yeah, there's a lot
of all that with the thing.
There's a lot.
Really?
There's a lot. But anyway.
Whoa, Jeremiah, we got to talk.
It did hit home. Me and Savannah talked about this on our Monday show. I do. This is an interesting conversation to have.
Last Monday show or this Monday show?
We're in Dallas. We're talking finances, all this stuff. You know what Landscaper is. We're going to have plenty on.
Behave.
Yeah, we're in trouble here.
Somebody coming.
Yeah, I really still would talk about this very openly.
I wasn't saying as far as that, but I was just saying in general.
No, yeah.
Don't get me murked right now, by the way. Like, what are we going next? Like,
me and Savannah were talking about this in a way that y'all remember. You remember where you were on 9/11, don't you? You were old enough.
I was about to go to school. Okay. I was at home.
How old were you?
Well, I was probably it was probably junior or senior year in high school.
You definitely enough to remember.
I was like 17.
You were
18.
in college or would have been somewhere. So for us, like, this is the first, and that wasn't even an assassination. That was just like a terrorist attack.
Right.
Some would say. This would be. This is our first assassination attempt that not attempt. Trump was an attempt, but successful that we've seen in our lifetime. Like
Martin Luther and RFK was the last one, I think, is what people broadly speaking
JFK,
or what did I say? Or RFK, JFK. Sorry,
yeah, JFK, and
which, by the way, happened 2 blocks from where we're sitting.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Somebody pointed that out last night. Was that you? Tell me that last night or something?
It's literally right over there.
That's insane.
It's so weird. Thinking the way I think about the whole thing now, it is way more eerie than it's ever been to me. We'll have to talk off air maybe about that because that's too conspiracy stuff. But like, it's
a lot, and I think this event has hit the home of Americans more than any event in the last 50 years
by far.
Whoa, that's a. Are you throwing JFK in that? Is that 50 years?
Well, no, that's I think post that.
Post JFK.
Post JFK.
Post JFK.
It was a very impactful. What are we talking about here?
What?
So this is a Wendy's drive-through.
Thank you. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like we're either skirting around what we're talking about.
No,
we're
Charlie
talking
Kirk getting killed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
Charlie Kirk getting assassinated,
murdered
in front of the whole world to see. It has in the last 4 days. Like, it's not just like another person's been killed. Like the home. It has gone inside the four walls of your home of like almost every American.
I was in the weirdest mood when I heard that news.
Like, it shook me. I still can't really get past it.
Yeah. Why do you think?
Because it's one.
Well, because we have seen a true martyr. Like Fox's Book of Martyrs, Charlie Kirk goes in that.
Yeah.
Like, he's literally a martyr for Christ.
Well, right? and I said, did you guys see that post I shared, like 10 reasons why this is affecting you?
Yeah.
I didn't make it. I reshared it, obviously. But it was, did you happen to see that?
No, I didn't.
I'll try to see if I go into my archive. I screenshotted all the photos, actually, because just for like, not coping, but for like a, you know, like how to handle stuff like this. Yeah. It's a very dramatic.
We've never experienced anything.
Yeah, there's like 10 photos about like why this is affecting you more than you like would even admit, and you're wondering why it's affecting you, because it is. It's very an interesting thing, and it was like Jeremiah said, like you had somebody was martyred. It was gruesome. You've seen the video. You actually saw it happen. Yeah. He was a beautiful family man, you know, with 2 kids, and accomplished so much at such a young age. He's basically the American dream to a degree. And I saw somebody say, not to get so much into it, but somebody said when Trump got shot at, they were shooting at him. When Kirk got shot, they were shooting at me.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's exactly how it felt.
Something too, I think, is heavier than like you, Brian. You and I are old enough to remember 9/11 vividly. You know, the thing about 9/11, at least to me, at the moment I was somewhat skeptical. Kirk hit me harder than 9/11 did in deeper ways, but it just hit me why. Like 9/11 was like, that was a huge murdering terrorist attack, right? And so that in its own right was very impactful. But the why, it was just murky. Why did this happen?
Oh, dude, that's
the Charlie Kirk thing.
Very clear.
It's very clear as to why, and I think that's why it's
evil.
So deep. Of like,
it's spiritual.
It's spiritual warfare.
You know
100%.
why? 100%. Gives me goosebumps thinking like
I just
exactly why.
Like, like it is literally spiritual.
And that's why you feel it inside your home. That's why you feel it everywhere you go. That's why we all feel deeply connected, because that is a spiritual connection. And
that's really interesting.
But it's and you've seen it a million times. You thought you could silence his voice, only get louder. Dude, there's been 35,000 applications for Turning Point starting.
I had a kid text me yesterday saying that he's going to start one.
35,000 applications.
I think the number was like 42.
Maybe, yeah. That was
like
the last thing I had seen.
Yeah,
applications for what?
For starting a Turning Point chapter.
Huh.
Which is like a what is that basically? Like
it's essentially it's on college campuses, for people to go and connect
awesome.
over.
That's so awesome. Yeah, all the churches like all across the country were filled up on Sunday. Like my younger brother Adam with Brandon Bull that you guys know, he and his wife Sarah asked what Bible we read, and they're like on this fun, interesting journey, and they're figuring some stuff out, obviously, and we've shared a lot with them, obviously, and but they're like, hey, which one do you guys read? And they ordered a Bible on Saturday or Sunday.
Wow.
Which is just
there was
which you haven't seen since 9/11. That kind of like
I don't even know of 9/11 to be totally honest. Do you feel like people became more spiritually?
Oh yeah,
awoken?
100%.
Yeah,
I don't think
100%.
I was like
after 9. Churches were packed
really
after 9/11.
I was like 15, 16, 17. So admittedly,
but I think it was. So what I would say, and I wasn't again. I was 3 years old.
But again, I wasn't as
I think
deep.
it's different.
It still is different. Without a doubt.
I think the reason that people were in churches that day was because America was one. It was founded on God, right? It was founded on Christian beliefs, and the church showed community and showed union, right? Unity back then. That was what people wanted. They came together as Americans, right? This instance is bringing people together in like the Christian faith. Like that is what that's what got attacked.
Jeremiah, did you go to church this Sunday?
Yes.
Yesterday. Brian, did you make it?
No, because you're traveling.
Yeah, Britt and I were on the road yesterday.
We wanted
Sunday,
to. Liz wanted to.
We listened. The church we attend, we listened to the replay of it.
Yeah.
And he mentioned the event skirted around it for about 10-second clip. That's all he mentioned of it.
Yeah,
our church did not. Sorry, not to interrupt. Our church did that. Well, we're kind of church shopping right now, and I know that's not the most popular Christian thing to say or do, but we moved, and so there's like 4 or 5 big churches to us. We were going to one. They totally bent the knee for the whole COVID thing. all this kind of nonsense, not to get into it. And then we went to a new church that somebody suggested to us, and they did not talk about it at all on Sunday. And I'm not saying it's a prerequisite, nothing.
Well, that's where I want to go with this. Jeremiah, your church, did they?
Yeah, we talked about it for a few minutes. Yeah. There was
mine barely did, and I was like,
yeah, it's tough.
It's like if for something that we see as such deep spiritual warfare, for it to be skirted around, I'm kind of like, he'll also say, we don't care who we offend because truth is truth, but yet we skirted around that, and it's like,
there's a good clip that, I mean, there's been 1 million Charlie Kirk clips go viral in the last 4 days.
The amount of content
right?
coming out of that is nuts.
But one of the ones that I've seen in the last 4 days was him talking about the 3 kinds of churches. Like, there was the truth churches, there was the shakers, the ones that are too scared to say anything, and there's the ones that are like so far off the deep end that you don't need to be in them. And there is, I think that this will expose a lot of that. There's going to be a lot of people.
I was super disappointed in my church.
There's going to be a lot of people that are.
It's not my church. I haven't claimed it yet because we've been just going for like a month. I apologize to cut you off, but like I'm super disappointed in this pastor.
Yeah. That's where Liz is at.
Super disappointed, but I can't say I'm shocked either.
That's where Liz is at with the new church we're shopping at, and we've been going to for a little while. They have a great kids program and blah blah blah, but like. Candidly, I was like,
but if your pastor can't talk about it from the stage, like, what are the kids? The kids aren't going to be talking anything different.
Well, right? our town did a vigil yesterday, and there was 2,000 people downtown. We did one too. Yeah. That was insane. And Liz wanted to go to that. Yesterday was a big travel day for us to get to Dallas here, so we didn't make church. We didn't make that, unfortunately. She was going to rally the kids and go, but I was like, hey, God forbid anything and everything. Yeah.
You saw that in Arizona. That dude. Yeah, there's a dude in Arizona went out there and started vandalizing his vigil.
Oh, really? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, here's the point now, like, that we're at is, and this sounds terrible, but like, I told him, I'm like, I don't want you going out without me. I don't want you to go out without, carrying. I don't want, I'm not living in fear by any means, but at the same point, like, it's just a different, I hate to say it's a different world.
Like, I mean, young, especially, you're kind of out of this phase a little bit. Like, your kids are a lot harder to get a wrangle on, right? Like, at home, there's been so much. We live on a major trafficking corridor coming through because our interstate runs from Texas to Alabama to Georgia, all the way up, and so major corridor, and it's like very common. People get snatched, women and children, easy targets.
Yeah,
our age kids,
100%, 3
and younger. Like, grab them in one arm and go.
Yeah.
It's a very eye-opening thing. Like, it's just evil.
Yeah,
evil. We just live in an evil world.
I told Liz too. I said the interesting thing is you can build a fortress all you want, but the message has to go out.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't think there's any more or less like the gravity of the situation, today than 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago. It's just different. It looks different, and everybody's moving fast with how technology in the world works today.
I think it also hit home so much because of the amount that it was viewed. Like,
sure,
that's never been a thing before. JFK was not viewed like it was, like this assassination was.
Yeah, you didn't see a live stream of somebody getting killed.
Exactly.
And
replayed over and over. I'm 100%. You may feel differently. Like, TikTok, there was a representative from TikTok saying that they was getting pulled from their platform. Like, I would be all for. I think I would be for that getting pulled off of public platforms like that.
Yeah, I did.
I don't. There, it's so tough, right? Because like. That being seen is making it real, though. Do you know what I mean?
It's like, but I don't want my kids watching some jihadist behead somebody.
Well, yes, and that's different.
Well, they shouldn't be on the platform until they're 17.
That's so tough. Like,
just kidding, sort of.
That's so tough because
not really. Yeah.
If you take
my kids will not drink soda and they will not have a phone. They will not have soda until they're 18. They will not be on a phone until 16. We've already decided that.
Yeah.
Soda to me, I'm addicted to it, no doubt. I can quit, but I can't. I won't. I'm addicted. It's a freaking substance abuse, dude. It's no different than smoking or drinking or whatever your vice is. I told Liz, I'm like, they will never under my watch drink a soda or be on their phone until 16, 18. Period. Yeah. Like that's how
I believe the soda, the pop part. I don't call it soda. The phone. I pray for you. Like it is so. Like my daughter is 11.
They got one. They're on it.
What's that?
They have a phone. They're on it.
No, but her friends have them. It is so hard to try to navigate what the hell we're gonna do.
By the time our kids are that age, there won't be a phone. Phones will be obsolete. It'll be glasses. It'll be
holograms all over it. Yeah, I mean, as long as humanly possible, I guess is.
That's probably the safest way to put. Because it's just like it is so. And then too, like we go to soccer games and like the kids kind of we let them wander off, in the complex, and it's like. I don't know, man. I am struggling with this so bad because, like, I don't know if the parental controls are good enough. But again, like, oh, dude, but the no phone thing is so hard to figure out what we're going to do.
They still make flip phones. They still make them.
Well, they have the kid phones now, like where they just call mom or dad.
We've got the Gizmo for a little wristwatch phone for Addison, but like it is so challenging. And if we do up going down the phone route to cover this base, like the parental controls on the thing will be insane. But keeping a phone out of their hands until then, just because the nature of society and like the need for connectivity, unfortunately now, like.
Well,
dude, I don't know, man.
It is different, yeah.
We're in the times that I grew up. I'm 15 years younger than y'all. The times when I was in high school.
Way to rub it in, but okay.
Jesus God, that was
it's
rude.
Totally different.
Backhanded compliment.
Y'all had freaking car phones. I don't even know what that is. But,
I didn't have a car phone. I grew in a trailer, dude.
We're not that old.
I had a landline. I never had a cell phone until I was 20 years old. What are you talking about?
Was it a jitterbug?
Jitterbug. My 100-year-old grandpa had a jitterbug.
I don't know
it has the numbers and yes and no on it for buttons. It was the coolest thing.
You're such a jerk.
What were the little not the Razor? It was the like the
I think
Juke?
I had a Razor.
Was it the Juke?
I don't know.
I think it was like this wide.
Yeah, the tiny itsy bitsy phone. Saturday Night Live did a funny thing on that.
I know I had a flip phone. I don't remember which. It was like a little Motorola. Motorola was huge back in the day with that stuff. I never went the BlackBerry route, but
we need to close this circle out.
Is the thing still going on in there?
Yeah, they break it. They break at 15.
At 10:15?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we should wrap it up then. We need to be ready to go. Because I think I got a interview with Wheatcroft. I got to check the schedule, but
yeah, I'm going to try to get Mr. Sedgley on here in a minute. But it's hit home a lot. A lot of good has come from it. There was churches.
It's funny how that works, man, and sad that's how that has to work. But there has been incredible good from this horrendous event.
Like, look, at the end of the day, it's crazy to say out loud. Charlie Kirk wants nothing more than that kid to get saved. Right? Like, that kid can't ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, I'd love to have a whole other extended podcast on where's our role to make that arrangement happen.
How can we help do the Lord's work?
Yeah, Liz and I, like, I know that's like probably online. But
you're saying arrange his meeting with God. We want him to be saved first, Brian.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, ideally, right?
You sound like you really buy into that.
I don't know if I do.
Now, look, do not hear me say he can get saved. He's still consequences, right?
Fair enough.
So an interesting
question there.
Not to leave it in a cliffhanger, but an interesting conversation was
how'd that go with Paul, the apostle, right? Yeah. Like, I saw killed Christians for a long time.
Well, I saw a reel that said, and again, I call it research now. So I was doing some research over the weekend. No, that's what I tell Liz when I'm on Instagram doom scrolling. I call it doing research. And but I saw a reel that said like, thou shalt not murder is not the same as like thou shalt not kill. And somebody like try to get legalistic on that. So it's an interesting conversation to take because obviously that's a grave sin. Like thou shalt not murder. It's 10 commandments, but didn't really say like thou shalt not kill. Is that the same thing? Are we getting like
thou shalt not
legalistic?
kill is the 10 commandments,
right? But what that translates to is thou shalt not murder.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm saying. So people are like because like cops kill. Cops have to kill somebody. Are they murdering? Are they?
Yeah, that also goes. Yeah, it's a wild.
I don't know
because you get into the hate. Like heart hate is the same thing as murder. Hating someone in your heart is just as much of a sin as killing someone.
Liz and I were asking all these questions over the weekend, and we were trying to dial it in. And it was a really. Liz goes, I wish we had like a spirit, a spiritual mentor, a pastor to. That's why we're church shopping, to have these kind of conversations at a dinner, and to learn more because we're still learning on our journey and our walk, if you will. And there's so many thoughts. Yeah. That was my Friday's show. I said there's so much thoughts to process that. It's still going to take a couple more weeks and months to debrief on. So
I haven't put a show out on it. I plan on it, and I haven't put a show out yet on it because I'm trying to. I
almost texted you like 3 or 4 times, and
I haven't even mentioned on Instagram.
I know.
I'm just trying to figure out like.
You want to say the right things.
I want to say the right things, and honestly, I actually didn't know what I was going to say. Yeah. That wasn't just obvious of like this is wrong, this is murder. I'd like to present a good case for what I'm thinking and how I want to say it because I'm not worried about. Like, there's 3 little buttons in the top right corner. You can unfollow just fine. I don't care. I'm not worried about that.
Nobody here's paying the mortgage with this thing, so God bless. But, hey, I'm actually going to go get my my banner.
Is it here?
Yeah, they just got here. So I'm going to go set that up really quick as we do a break. So I think I might have Wheatcroft, so I'm going to go get that going.
All right.
So I'm out. Do you guys button it up, Jeremiah? Love you guys.
We'll button it up.
Go ahead, do it your thing.
See you, my guy.
Caleb, I will say when you put yours out, I'll be interested. We can have definitely more conversations about it. But
maybe you'd be a good. Maybe we ought to run through it with you. That'd be probably a pretty good show to do. Maybe you would be my legal not my legal counsel. You would be my. I definitely look to you as spiritual counsel for sure.
Well, I don't know how good that is. May need to get you some better help. One thing that we'll wrap up is, it's different for me because I grew up in the Bible Belt. I'm in the Bible Belt. Yeah. We can go on any church corner and find a good church, right? Yeah. It's probably tougher for y'all.
Like it used to be that way till about 10 years ago up home.
Yeah.
In Ohio.
So
you could step in any church with surety and know overall the right message is being
but Brian in Michigan, like where he's at, it's probably pretty hard.
It's worse than where we're at.
It's probably pretty hard to go find a true Bible believing church. It's not something easy. To me, I'm like, what do you mean? Because I literally could walk out my front door at the church and turn right and go half a mile and be at another good one.
Yeah, I'd say around us, it's more or less that way with the exception of one denomination.
Yeah, interesting. All right, folks, thank you for tuning in. We are here in Dallas for the Leanscaper event. We'll get you some more shows coming on finance intensive and what all that looks like, what the future of AI looks like with Leanscaper. But today was a more current event, real time, real topic, too.
In short, know your numbers.
In short, know your numbers. 2 numbers specifically. The third number. Anyway, folks, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave us a 5-star rating or review. We love you. We care about you. If we can ever help you, please reach out and let us know. Caleb, where can they find you?
On dog, I knew you were gonna. That's why I even hesitated. Do I even fall for the bait? At Auman Landscape on Instagram and Kid Contractor Podcast. Anywhere else?
All right, folks. See ya on the next one.
Thanks for tuning in to the Growing Green podcast. It is an honor to have you listening, and we hope you receive valuable advice to help take your business to the next level. Don't forget to follow the podcast so you'll be notified when our next episode drops.